Ladies and gentlemen, the night is John chapter 18, and yes, I know it's been a little bit since I actually posted. Matter of fact, according to the time thing that YouTube does, was 7 days ago since the last video. But if you would you please consider hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, sharing the videos, and commenting your thoughts and opinions. And anyhow, thanks for watching, and God bless, and I hope you enjoy. John chapter 18. When Jesus had spoken these words, he went forth with his disciples over the brook Kedron, where was a garden, into the which he entered, and his disciples, and Judas also, which betrayed him, knew the place, for Jesus ofttimes resorted thither with his disciples. Judas then, having received a band of men and officers from the chief priests and Pharisees, cometh thither with lanterns and torches and weapons. Jesus therefore, knowing all things that he should come unto him, went forth and said unto them, Whom ye seek? They answered him, Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus saith unto them, I am he. And Judas also, which betrayed him, stood with them. As soon then as he had said unto them, I am he, they went backward and fell to the ground. Then said to them again, Whom ye seek? And they said, Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus answered, I have told you that I am he. If therefore ye seek me, let these go their way, that the saying might be fulfilled which he spake, Of them which thou givest me I have lost none. Then Simon Peter, having a sword, drew it, and smote the high priest's servant, and cut off his ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Then said Jesus unto Peter, Put up thy sword into the sheath. The cup which my Father giveth me, and shall I not drink it? Then the band of the captain and the officers of the Jews took Jesus and bound him, and led him away to Annas first, for he was father-in-law to Caiaphas, which was the high priest the same year. Now Caiaphas was he which gave counsel to the Jews, and it was expedient that one man should die for the people. Simon followed Jesus, and so did another disciple, the disciple who known unto the high priest, and went in with Jesus in the palace of the high priest. But Peter stood at the door without. Then went into that other disciple which was known unto the high priest, and spake unto her that kept the door, and brought in Peter. Then said the Desmel that kept the door unto Peter, Art not thou one of these man's disciples? He saith, I am not. And the servant's officer stood there, who had made a fire of coals, for it was cold, and they warmed themselves. And Peter stood with them, and warmed himself. The high priest then asked Jesus of his disciples, and of his doctrine. Jesus answered him, I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogues and in the temple, whither the Jews always resort, and in secret have I said nothing? Why asketh thou me? Ask them which heard me. What have I said unto them? Behold, they know what I said. And when he had thus spoken, one of the officers which stood by struck Jesus with the palm of his hand, saying, Answerest thou the high priest so? Jesus answered him, If I have spoken evil, bear witness of the evil, but if well, why smote-est thou me? Now Annas had sent him bound to Caiaphas, the high priest. And Simon Peter stood and warmed himself. They said therefore unto him, Art thou not one of his disciples? He denied it, and said, I am not. One of the servants of the high priest, being his kinsman, whose ear Peter cut off, saith, Did not I see thee in the garden with him? Peter then denied again, and immediately the cock crew. Then led they Jesus from Caiaphas unto the hall of judgment. And it was early, and they themselves went not unto the judgment hall, lest they should be defiled, but that they might eat the Passover. Pilate then went out unto them, and said, What accusations bring ye against this man? That answereth and said unto him, If he were not a malefactor, we would have not delivered him up again unto thee. Then said Pilate unto them, Take ye him and judge him according to your law. The Jews therefore said unto him, It is not lawful for us to put any man to death, that the saying of Jesus might be fulfilled, which he spake, signifying what death he should die. Then Pilate answered into the judgment hall again, and called Jesus, and said unto him, Art thou the King of the Jews? Jesus answered him, saying, Thou this thing of thyself, or did others tell it thee of me? Pilate answered, Am I a Jew? Thine own nation and the chief priests have delivered thee unto me. What hast thou done? Jesus answered, My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered unto the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. Pilate therefore said unto him, Art thou a king then? Jesus answered, Thou sayest that I am a king. To this end I was born, and for this cause I come into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth. Every one that is of the truth heareth my voice. Pilate said unto him, What is truth? When he had said this, he went out again unto the Jews, and saith unto them, I find in him no fault at all, but ye have a custom, that I should release unto you one at the Passover. Will ye therefore that I release him unto you, the King of the Jews? Then cried they all again, saying, This man. But Bartimaeus, now Bartimaeus was a robber. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. If you made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing once again. And then also, please also consider sharing, commenting, and also, if you would you please pray for me? Though, as I go through my life, and the prayers would be much appreciated. And also, therefore, also, I hope you all have a very well blessed night. And the purpose of the videos, though, at least the way I do it, is not to show that the scriptures are read perfectly by every person, but rather also the mistakes that people read. Now, I'm not saying that the scriptures themselves have mistakes. It's like, for an example, that with me personally, that I mispronounce words in the scriptures, or if it's a word that sounds or looks familiar to another word, I might say the other word instead. But that's just a few mistakes that I was referring to, not being able to read it in perfect grammar, I guess you can call it, but rather grammar mistakes and things in that sort. The scriptures themselves have no errors within them if it's a true version of the scriptures. Now, I know, and you can argue that not all versions of the scriptures are true in today's world, and that is a very unfortunate thing. But rather, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you do consider subscribing, and please consider sharing the video, and also feel free to check out other videos on my channel. I have a main channel as well. It's called Edelman Family Farm. That's a video, well, that's a channel I got for the farm, and that's the channel I mainly post on. But other than that, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have an amazing night. Be kind to one another. And remember, life doesn't always have to be serious about every little thing. But other than that, be kind and God bless. Thanks for watching.